What's up, guys? So, you see, I am in the middle of Intercontinental Airport in Houston right now. On this video, I am going to be flying to Bend, Oregon, and so far it has been a terribly this whole thing just hasn't gone according to plan. It's now 11:39. I'm supposed to be in Redmond, Oregon right now, and I'm still sitting in the Houston airport. And long story short, first flight got delayed because the brakes locked up on the plane. So now we're having to go to a different airport. They switched me to a different airline. It's just been a whole fiasco. I think it's going to end up working out that I'm still going to get to do the whole purpose of this trip is I'm going to Bend, Oregon. Not going to ruin any surprises if you haven't already have an idea of what I'm doing. If you've watched some of my shorts and some of the teaser posts and stuff that I've made. If not, go check those out and they'll kind of fill in some blanks. Or just keep watching, you know, either way. But my buddy Cody from another towing company actually over in Medford, Oregon, was supposed to be coming up to Redmond to pick me up and take me to Bend. Now I'm actually flying to Medford and probably end up spending the night over there and then going to Bend in the morning. So now I guess it might work out. I might actually end up getting to ride around with him and go run some tow calls with him. Who knows what'll come up, you know? So yeah, whole big long fiasco of a afternoon. Supposed to make a weekend trip out of this, and now it's gonna probably run off into the week. So not what I planned, but everything happens for a reason. And this intro has gone way too long now, so let's go ahead and we're gonna head over to Oregon is the next thing you're gonna see, because the flight, I was supposed to have like a window seat, is gonna get to record a bunch of, you know, flying through the mountains and stuff. That's not gonna happen now, and now I have aisle seats and it's gonna be dark and it's, yeah. So that whole plan got screwed up, but we're gonna get to see the whole, we're gonna get the, you know, whole different experience now. So, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, guys. Alright, so quick update. We are finally in our connecting flight gate for, which is San Francisco. Next stop is Medford, Oregon, which is where my buddy Cody's gonna be picking us up at. We're gonna be running around with him this evening and stay with him, and then in the morning get up and head to Bend, Oregon, where probably more than half the trip is going to start. This whole day has been something else. I was supposed to be in my hopes was to be in Idaho this evening, but that's not going to happen. I'm still going to be I'm still not even haven't gotten started, so gotta make lemonade out of lemons on this one. So is what it is. Next stop, Medford, Oregon. All right, we're finally landed in Oregon. We're making our way through the Medford airport right now. We're about to step outside. My buddy Cody should be waiting for us out here. It should be pretty easy to spot him because he's in his tow truck right now. Oop, I see him down there. There he is. He's down there. Way down there. He's got a sign and everything waiting for us. What's up?
For the legal hooker. I'm here for the legal hooker. Hey, different kind of hooking.
Got him. That's funny. Look at all them lights. Not a bad rig to get picked up in.
That's yours, brother?
Heck yeah. It's my keepsake.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna hang this on the wall in my garage. So this is my buddy Cody.
What's up, guys?
He's what's the Two Legal Hookers podcast on just about every form of social media.
Getting there as much as we can be at the moment, at least.
They're kind of just getting off the ground, so go give them a like and a subscribe. I'll put some links to them in the description of this video. So we are gonna get out of here. We're gonna go find us something to eat. And
We've been waiting all day, man.
yeah, this has been a long time coming. We're only like 9 hours behind schedule now. So
I think about, yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go see if we can't salvage what's left our evening and see what we can get into. What's up, guys? So it's now like 1:30 and we have a tow. We're gonna be working a rotation for a Ford Econovan. The sheriff's department. This is an arrest, huh?
Yeah, I
Okay,
believe
so it
it's...
shouldn't have an angry customer walking around because they don't have what they need. I don't know how well you can see out the mirror there. Alright, let's go do some work. Here's our Ford Econovan. Ready? Big old crack in the windshield there. Gotta snap your pictures. That way you don't have some angry person saying, oh hey, you did this, or hey, you did that. Damage all around this thing. I'm trying to stay out of his way. Let him do his thing, which takes a lot because I'm used to like doing everything. Damage all on the side of this thing. Big old dent there. Like they spray painted over it. Is it dead? That figures. Yeah, the headlights are like really dim now. Well, they just turned off. That sucks. Battery's dead now. Ugh. Yeah. Ringo Cody's getting the bed laid down. I'm gonna try to set y'all down here. Hopefully y'all can see what's going on.
Yeah, right here's the federal right behind the yeah. I really didn't want to do that. So you're gonna have to put it up at an angle.
Okay.
Like that.
You got it.
My cops don't ever stay for me.
Oh, he left?
And I wonder why.
The cop left?
Every time.
That's weird.
I've got multiple videos where cops constantly sleeping.
That's wild. Oh God. That's slick. Yeah, sure enough. Cop just left. I guess he's got important things to do. I'll steer it up for you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And I'm probably gonna end up having to watch. There's a hitch on it, so.
Yeah, well, once we get the front end up.
Yeah, I'll throw a skate behind it. We're gonna be right on the edge of the bed.
Hopefully y'all can see what's going on here. I'm gonna have to set y'all down. Sorry about that. Oop. Still. Barely touched it. Maybe in neutral, you want me to put it in park?
We'll put it in park.
Put it in park. See if I can get up here without slipping and falling again. There we go. Step back over here. See if we can't help him get a strap on it. Isn't this right here or what?
Nice and easy, and put it in the wheel there. And I'm actually, I'm due for new straps.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Twisted. Alright, yeah. Good. Get the bed laid down now. I love those lights down the side of the bed. Always like doing that. Like I had some of those on my Kenworth when I was at the other company. Let's see. I'm just unwrapping it here. Get this side tied down. Hopefully y'all can see what's going on here.
Another reason we're going to order
I didn't see where you hooked it.
This is where I found the key in that one van.
Oh, back here?
Right in there, little pedal.
Look at it. Oh, back behind the leaf spring.
Actually,
Yeah. Definitely need to hit up David over at JRDG Towing Supply, get you some
That's the plan.
mini J's or D-ring straps.
The purple straps.
The purple straps?
The purple straps.
Yeah, 'cause they're fixing to like redo like the paint jobs and stuff on these trucks. So get you some straps that match your truck. That'd be slick.
Have everything matching.
Right? It's nice to have everything clean and matching, and you know.
Right? It just looks better.
Yep. Get the bed laid down, rolled all the way forward. I like those lights. This is C&J Towing out of Redmond, Oregon. Whew. This is so much warmer in here.
Yes.
Ooh. All right. Well, we got that one loaded up. We're gonna haul it over there to yard, get it offloaded, warm up a little bit here. So that was kind of unexpected for the trip. I wasn't really planning on going to work on my weekend off, but you know,
I'm glad you got to though.
it's yeah, it's kind of funny. We're excited about working on my vacation, but you know, it's crazy. You love what you do. So
that's what I was about to say. When you love what you do, work is not work.
That's it.
Fun.
I haven't worked in years, so. Anyways, we're gonna haul this thing over to the yard. Hope you guys enjoyed the little bonus tows. So, I said Cody, C&J Towing, getting her done out here in Oregon. So, anyways, probably the next thing you'll see is us probably heading to Bend, and we're gonna go over there and catch up with Casey. Little plot twist, spoiler there, in case you haven't been paying attention to my shorts and stuff that I've been putting out. So that'll be probably the next thing you see. So we finally made it to Ben's. And if you recognize that truck, the trip that I've been making is to pick up this one. If you watched Casey's channel, you've probably seen this truck work. Get his Western Star. There's Casey over there, and Cody, which y'all saw the video with Cody and them, and then his boss Alan there gave me a ride over here to pick this up, since the flights got all jacked around. Ended up having to fly 3 hours away instead of being able to come local, but it all worked out in the end, and we were able to get over here and make it happen. So this is the new rig you'll get to see me run. It's a 88 F350. Got the 7.3s, full-wheel drive. Thing's like a time capsule almost. It's like great shape. Let's see. Got the red interior, and I'm excited to get to use this thing. So it's gonna be kind of a long time coming, getting my own truck. So excited to see where all this goes.
Hopefully to Texas is where it goes.
Yes, hopefully it makes it. Hopefully I don't have to make a call.
Yeah.
I've got my brother and a couple of my friends on standby with their trailers and stuff. Be like, hey, I didn't make it. You're gonna here's the pin.
For the first half of the trip with this one.
Right.
We got people.
I hope I don't have to make that call, but
Yeah, I hope so too.
I appreciate the offer. So anyways, we'll see how the rest of the trip goes. We got think like 2,200 miles before we get back home, and we're safe back there. So
It's only what, 30 fuel stops with this truck?
I don't even want to know. I've been trying not to think about that part. Like,
I told you it's a great road test.
right? Oh, it's gonna be a test for sure.
You're gonna know this thing very well by the time you get there.
Oh yeah. Looking forward to it. So, well, I guess we will get on the road and head that way. See how the rest of the trip goes. We got a couple other stops we're gonna make, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully no breakdowns or anything, so we'll see. Well, time to begin the journey home. We stopped off, got some lunch. Now we are headed back towards home. Next stop, I'm planning on stopping off in Burley, Idaho, which is the home of Yankum Ropes. Hopefully get to stop off and see those guys. It's gonna be about 11 o'clock by the time I get over there, so that's probably where I'm gonna end up calling it a night. Catch some rest there. Maybe catch up with Yankum Ropes guys here tomorrow. So we're coming out of Bend, Oregon now. Hopefully see some cool sights and stuff. It's absolutely beautiful out here. Definitely different compared to the flatlands of the Texas Gulf Coast. Just want to say a huge thank you to Alan, Tanya, Cody with C&J Towing out of Medford, Oregon. Huge help. They really saved my bacon on this one with the flights being delayed and all that mess. Huge thank you guys. I appreciate y'all taking me in. Cody, I mentioned earlier, he has a podcast called Two Legal Hookers Podcast about the towing industry. I said I'll put a link in there to his channel and everything. He's on like all the major social medias and places where you can find podcasts. So definitely go check him out. We are going to be headed to Idaho now. Get to see some of the scenic views that I've always wanted to see for a long time, watching all the channels and stuff from up here. We get to see this beautiful scenery the rest of the way home. Alright, so we are stopped off in Independence, Oregon. Decided it would be a good shot with some of the little mountains and snow and stuff in the background. The sun setting. Wanted a cool picture of the truck. We are still currently en route to Burley, Idaho. I think one of our next actual stops is going to be in Burns, where I'm going to get fuel and all that stuff. Because after that, it's a pretty good ways out into the wilderness, and there's no fuel stops. Casey recommended that I stop there and fill up, because after that, there's not going to be anything else. So far so good. The truck's running amazing. So no problems there. Just decided to stop for this absolutely beautiful, beautiful sunset we have here. Look at this. That is stunning. So I know a lot of people are gonna ask, are already wondering what my plans are for the truck, if I'm gonna be going out on my own, starting my own company, and I'll get into all of that later in the video. I got some other stops. I got a lot of traveling and stuff I need to do. I'm somewhat on a time crunch on this one. So we're gonna get back on the road. We'll get back into all that, answer some of those questions for y'all here in a little bit. In the meantime, we're gonna continue on towards Idaho. We're gonna enjoy our sunset. We're gonna make it to Burley, which is my stop for the night, which is also the home of Yankum Ropes, my next stop. We're gonna be there late. We'll probably be to go see Alan and the Yankum Ropes crew tomorrow morning. So we're gonna get back on the road. Good morning, guys. So I didn't really close it out last night. I got into Burley, Idaho around midnight. I was really tired, so I didn't film a closeout video. But shout out to Alan at Yankum Ropes for getting us a killer deal on a hotel here in Burley, Idaho. So we are back at the old girl. We're about to go meet up with Alan over there at Yankum Ropes and go have breakfast with him. So we're gonna get fired up here and get this thing warmed up, because I think it's about 9 degrees this morning. It's colder here than it was in Oregon and all that over there. So we're gonna get everything put up here and we're gonna head over to eat breakfast with Alan. Gotcha.
So we're gonna kick this on full speed. That's just fun to watch.
That is, that's amazing. All right, so we just got done over here at Yankum Ropes. Alan gave me the tour of the facility, which was awesome. It was really cool getting to watch how all the products that I use get made, like start to finish. That was a pretty cool process, how everything's all comes together to make that finished product. So we are going to get on the road. I have one other stop in Idaho Falls, and then I think we are going to be heading towards Moab after that. Try to stop off and see Rory Trailmater, and keep heading on back towards Texas. So hope you guys are enjoying it. Thanks for watching. Alright, so we made a stop off in Idaho Falls, Idaho. Went and saw the guys over at Lindsay Towing over here. Got to look at a bunch of their cool trucks and meet some of them and talk about some of the cool recoveries they've gotten to do and all that. So we are making our way to Moab next. We have over about 450 miles until we're there, so it's going to be later this evening by the time we get in there, after we get fuel stops and food and all that stuff. I don't know if you can see behind me, it's actually pretty snowy over here. Probably the most snow I've seen on the ground, like, for most of this trip, except for a little bit of time we were in the Cascades on the way to Casey's place to pick up the truck. So got a bunch of real pretty mountains and stuff there in the background. I don't know if you can see them over there or not. So we're gonna be making our way to Moab. Stop and see anything cool, I'll bring y'all along, but in the meantime we're gonna be going from the mountains like this to the Red Rocks of Moab. So we will see y'all when we get there. Alright, so it's been a little while since I've made an update. We made it to the Maverick in Helper, Utah. It's dark out. I really wished it was light, because we just came through this absolutely beautiful mountain pass, like coming out of I don't even know what the last town I crossed out, like the major town I crossed out of. We're on our way to Moab. We got a little Airbnb over there. This is the one of the last fuel stops between here and there. Found this big Maverick, and question, I guess, for all the people that live up here, is like Maverick like the equivalent to like Buc-ee's for Texans? Because like they even have like ethanol-free gas and stuff like that here. It's like kind of more of a nicer gas station than some of the other brand stuff. Kind of cool. They have like a truck stop too. I wish Buc-ee's had those. It'd be a lot easier to fill up my rollback and stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna run in, grab me a snack and a drink. Probably what I'm gonna be having for dinner here is some Maverick pizza or something. So we're gonna run in there, and then we're gonna go check into our Airbnb and get some rest for the night. We're gonna call it quits a little bit early, since we made it here at a semi-decent time instead of rolling in at like 12 o'clock midnight like we did last night. So we're gonna run in here. Morning, guys. If you can't tell from behind me, we made it to Moab. Check this out. It's absolutely beautiful up here. We're fixing to go into the Sand Flats recreational area, which is up where like Hell's Revenge and some of those big trails and stuff like that. Probably won't get too crazy with it. Probably, you know, go off-road a little bit. Can go up a couple trails or something. Still have quite a bit of traveling left to do and not a whole lot of time to do it. It's now Monday morning. I should have been back in Texas by now, but I couldn't pass this part of the trip up. This is a dream come true right here for me. I've always wanted to come to Moab. Kind of wished I was in my Jeep so I could have a little bit more fun, but my new wrecker will have to do. So we're gonna go ahead and head into the Sand Flats recreational area. We're gonna go see what else we can see of Moab. There's baby lion's back right there. There's this campground back in there. Not just a whole lot to see right here, but man, it is beautiful up here. I can't get over how beautiful this is. Starting to get a little bumpy here. I have to lock her in four-wheel drive at some point. Look at this. I don't really know. This is Fins and Things. That's the name of this trail. Don't really know exactly where I'm going or how far it goes. We're just kind of out doing a little bit of exploring. Probably come up here on top of this hill and check out the view. Look at that. let's check this out real quick. Let me set my line lock in my parking brake. Grab my phone, so I'm sure I'm going to be taking a few pictures. Look at that. I really hope the camera is showing how pretty this is. Really awesome. I get to make this trip possible, bringing this truck back. This is like really special for me. Like this is like a long time coming. I've always wanted to come here. I'm finally here. Like this is just amazing. First wrecker. Man, this has just been an amazing trip. I'm just in awe of having the chance to do this, you know? This is really cool. So, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and turn around here. It turns into a one-way road right over there. So I'm gonna turn around. I just got a text back from Rory over at Trailmator. We're gonna head over towards his shop and say hi to those guys, meet them. I don't want to continue down this trail not knowing what's down there. I don't want to be that guy and be the one that has to go and get rescued. But kind of going off of what I said a minute ago, like just like in awe having the chance to be up here doing this right now. A lot of that is because of you guys. Like your support of me and this channel is what allows me to be able to go and buy this wrecker and take these trips and stuff like this, be able to, you know, do a bunch of the cool things that I get to do. It's like you guys watching the video, you know, obviously I, you know, make money off the videos and stuff, and that's what makes it, what gives me the opportunity to continue to do this. And I would love to be able to do more of this kind of stuff, you know, go off-road, take trips and that kind of thing. So anyways, enough rambling. We're gonna head on down out of here and head over towards Moab Motorsports where Rory and Trailmate are at. Thanks for watching, guys.
Anyway, we were hanging out here at the shop, and Tow Truck Dustin showed up.
What's up? What's up, guys?
So, he went to, I'm going to screw this up,
Casey Liddell, or Bend, Oregon.
Bend, Oregon. Look what he bought. Look at this. Went out there and bought this Casey Liddell.
We're hanging out over here at over with Rory and Mike from Trailmator.
Man, look at this. This is a good looking truck.
It's pretty clean. It's I was really hoping I wasn't gonna fly all the way over there and realize it was like a rusted pile of junk, you know.
Right,
but
right.
It's actually really.
It's got some nice paint on it, but
right.
It's horrible.
Well, I was whenever
I bought a few of those. It's there right over there.
I walked up to it and I like rolled underneath it. I was like, please be clean, you know. But it's nice. The dash is.
Look at that, Mike. Look at that clean interior.
Oh, I love the seat.
Yeah.
It's got a lifter shifter.
It's got one little tear on that side, and the seat's a little faded, but
Shoot, that's nothing.
the dash is clean, you know?
Somebody loved this truck.
Yeah. Well, it was kept inside its whole life, pretty much. Like,
What? Yeah.
yeah. Those are, he said, those are probably set number 1 of the Collins G7 dollies. Like, those are the, not the prototype, but that's like one of the first actual sets of the production version of that.
Nice.
Because he did like a bunch of the prototyping for the Collins G7s, and then those are one of the first, or maybe prior to the first production sets.
Nice.
So it's the Collins G7s. It's got the good axles, and you can actually haul those down the road at highway speed and not have to worry about burning up an axle.
Magnetic light.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, with wireless.
Yeah.
Brake lights? Yeah.
Yeah.
That way
That's cool.
you don't have to run a wire down the,
Yeah.
You
What
know?
do you have to do?
right.
Look at this super fresh tire.
Well, I don't know if you watched his videos, but they actually got there's like a stolen 1-ton that somebody, like, it was a logging truck, and somebody literally ran it into a tree off in the Cascade Mountain somewhere. And him and Alan from Yankum Ropes went out there and got it,
Okay.
and they stuck a boulder between the tires, and it popped that tire.
Really?
Yeah, so that tire is literally brand new because they popped it.
I get it.
So,
That's why you run when the air pressure's low.
right,
Don't run max pressures.
it throws the
Well,
rocks
then
out.
It sticks between there, and you pull it out.
Still, yeah,
Yeah, everybody says, like, you know, semis, you get a rock between your duals, you're gonna blow a tire right now. Yeah, because you're running 100 and some psi.
right.
We're running like 20.
Yeah, we get rocks
Right.
in there all the time, but it hasn't been.
They pop right out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes they come out with authority.
Yeah, sometimes they come out and smoke your fire extinguisher, and it gets wester.
Turns into a snowstorm real quick.
Oh yeah. Sweet. So this is heading down to the beach.
Yeah, about an hour south of Houston.
Yeah, this is gonna go out and towards the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah,
Yeah, and pull rigs off the beach.
soon to be Gulf of America.
All right. Man, look at all these levers you got here.
Yeah, well, he was explaining that to me. If you look, he has like paint marker.
Yeah.
So like,
Driver, passenger,
yeah, and then
TRL.
he was like this one. I think he said extends the wheel lift, and this one extends the boom for the.
Well, I think B is boot.
Well, that's like up and down.
Oh, okay.
So
All
this one extends out.
right.
all right.
Oh,
So-
this is lift.
Right.
L's got to be lift.
Yeah. So he was like X for extend.
Oh.
You know, and but this does the boom, and then this does the extension on the underreach. So he was like, he went to go, because so technically both of these extend, but just, different parts.
Right.
Right.
So he was like, X for extending. He was like, oh,
Oh.
I can't put an X in
Right.
because I already have an X. So he was like, R for reach, because it extends out the underreach.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna have
See,
to.
he's got all this planned
Got it all
out.
figured out.
I'm gonna have to relearn all that whenever I'm sure I'm gonna go grab the wrong lever about
absolutely.
500,000 times before I finally start.
That's big D, more than a couple times.
Oh yeah.
Because all the levers are this way, and then you go to that way, and they're the other
They're
way.
the same
Right,
but opposite.
right.
Yeah, they're the same but different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Heck yeah, like I said, it's a good looking truck.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll trade you straight across for Big D.
That's
No,
a deal
I
right
showed
there.
it to him,
Oh, dang.
that deal's off because he's seen it.
I was actually, I think it was last night. I think I was watching the one where you were pulling the cam gear and stuff.
Oh,
like, taking all
yeah,
that.
Sean was
Sean
working on
pulled it
that for
apart.
us. Yeah.
You can't fool me. I already saw that.
Yeah.
All right.
I already saw that one.
He's up to date on his video watching.
Yeah, well, that's why, because my flight actually up to Oregon was basically 9 hours behind because
Okay.
I caught a delay coming out of Houston. The brakes locked up on the airplane.
Oh, what?
So yeah, they ended up having to totally go back and actually see what I'm doing.
Good old flipper.
Right. All right, so we just got done. looking at all the rigs and stuff. He gave me a little tour around.
Did the old standard shop tour. Had to show him Robbie's truck and everything.
Yeah, everything. Really cool. I really appreciate you taking the time to do all that. So
no, thank you. Like I said, it was nice to see that truck in person.
yeah.
And yeah, I'm very jealous. It's a nice looking truck, and I hope you enjoy it. Have some fun with it.
I'm looking forward to getting back home and getting to do some work to it. So
Heck yeah.
I appreciate.
Oh, thank you, dude.
Appreciate you taking time out of your day to do all that for me.
Be
so.
safe on the trip.
Oh yeah, no, I still got. I think I looked at it earlier, and it was like another 1,300 miles, and most of that's Texas. You know.
Man, and I feel bad because when we go to Hammers, it's 670 miles.
Yeah. I mapped it from Bend, Oregon, to my house was 2,200 miles, and I still have 1,300 of that to knock out. So.
Wow.
Still got pretty good trip ahead of me, so I need to get on the road. So.
Well, be safe.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Thanks, sir.
All right, we're gonna get on the road. Stopped off and got me some merch from the Trailmater store. Make sure y'all get on there and buy some merch from him too. We're gonna hit the road. I said we still got another 1,300 miles before we get back to home, and we're running behind, so we need to get to it. All right, so we're on our way out of Moab now. Look at how beautiful this is. It's really gonna suck to leave here. I really wish I could spend more time out here, actually go do more exploring and see some things. Definitely gonna have to make a trip out here some other point. Bring the Jeep out here, bring something a little bit more capable where I can actually go crawling around and have fun. This is amazing out here. Definitely gonna be back to Moab soon. Well, we've made it into Colorado. We're a little ways in now. Right, roll that up so you can hear me. This cool rock formation over here in the distance. It's wide open and beautiful out here. It's a lot different than Moab, any of the other scenery we've had for a while now, so we're still trucking along. We've got another 1,100 miles, a little over 1,100 miles left. We're still just a little over 100 miles in for today, so we're still making it. The camera doesn't do it justice of how steep this is. We're going like almost straight up. It's beautiful out here. We're still into Mexico. I don't remember what the name of the town we just came through is. We just got onto the Misty Highway. We're probably a couple hundred miles outside of Albuquerque now. It's beautiful out here. Tell you what, one thing I've noticed about New Mexico, as soon as I crossed the border, the roads got terrible. Like I've been impressed like the whole way down through Oregon and Idaho, Utah, like how nice the roads were. I get out here, I don't know, it's like they just haven't done maintenance on these things in forever. It's kind of odd. It's crazy how diverse the landscape is out here in New Mexico. Like, so far we went, there's like been rocks and stuff when we first came in, then it went to just basically desert, and then now it's like a forest almost. Like, it's crazy how much the landscape has changed. And we're coming into Cuba, New Mexico right now. Like, look at this. Pretty country out here. I think we're about to stop for fuel. This should put us right about 100 miles outside of Albuquerque now. So we'll probably make Texas right around evening time. Probably stop somewhere around Amarillo or something, I'd imagine, but we will be stopping here in just a little bit for some fuel. Well, we are just now getting into Albuquerque. The sun is starting to set, so it's going to be, we're still a few hours out from Texas, from the border anyways. It's going to be dark by the time we get there. I was really hoping to make it there during the daytime, but not quite going to make that. We're going to keep on trucking and make it as far as we can. Well, I know you guys probably can't really see. It's dark out here, but probably one of the bigger highlights of this section of the trip. We are right now crossing into the Texas side of the Texas-New Mexico border. They're leaving New Mexico, Texas state line. Now we're in Central Time. We are now officially back in Texas. Now we have another 10 and a half hours of driving until we get back. There's the welcome to Texas sign. We have another 10 and a half hours of driving. It's now almost 10 o'clock now, and I left Moab at 11 Mountain Time. Of course, we just crossed into Central, so we just should have jumped an hour, but yeah, it's been a long day. Probably gonna be a long night. I'm gonna make it as far as I can make it, stop somewhere and rest, and then make the rest of the trip in the morning. We got a ship to load, and I need to be back to help Meyer tow it. I couldn't come down for now, so we're gonna have to basically jump out of this truck into my normal truck and then go straight into work. So assuming that the rest of this leg of the trip is uneventful, you'll probably see me next once I get back towards home, and we'll sign out there. So it's gonna be a long night for me. Probably won't be very long if y'all see me again. It'll probably be pretty quick. So we're gonna keep on keeping on. All right, fast forward to the next day. We have made it to the Madisonville Buc-ee's. This is roughly 24 hours straight driving all the way from Moab to Madisonville here. GPS said normally it would take like 19 hours, and it's taken me almost 24, and I still got a couple hours until I get home. So we're gonna pull up here, we're gonna grab some fuel. This will be the Wrecker's first ever stop off at a Buc-ee's, since it's been up north and they don't have them up there. So this is kind of a cool treat for the old truck. I get to take it to Buc-ee's for the first time. This is one of the larger Buc-ee's, so it's been a long trip. I'm gonna get some fuel and then we'll be right back, and I'll talk a little bit more about what the plan for the truck is, like I was talking about earlier in the video. So hang on, I'll be right back. All right, so we're back on the road. We just left the Madisonville Buc-ee's, and I think I talked about it further, I think before we even got to Moab in the video, what my plans for the wrecker were going to be, since now I have my own tow truck. There's probably a million different comments at this point, but asking if I'm going to start my own company or what the plan is. So, I mean, it's always been my goal, especially after I left my previous employer, to start my own company. Ended up deciding to go back as an employee after I left there, because I just didn't feel like I was in the right place at that particular point in time. So my goal for this truck is, obviously it's a tow truck, so I mean, do some towing with it, but my goal mostly is to just do mostly off-road recovery. Be able to use this for kind of that little niche that a lot of other tow companies don't want to go to the beach or go off-road, and that's what I plan on doing with this truck. Probably change a few things on it, make it more capable for off-road. Obviously I'll have to register it as a tow truck, get towing insurance, and I'll have to form a company and stuff for that. So I guess in short, yes, I'll be starting my own company. Whether or not I'll be out on my own anytime soon, I'm not sure, but you know, it'll eventually happen, because that's always been my plan for as long as I've, basically for as long as, I've been in the workforce. I've always known I wanted to be in the towing and recovery industry, and I've always wanted to own a company. So here's to the start, I guess. So anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Hopefully nothing else interesting happens between the next couple hours home, and nothing, I don't have to turn the camera back on and show you all anything. Hopefully it's smooth sailing like it's been for the last couple thousand miles. So really impressed with the truck so far. It's been getting pretty good gas mileage, and it's been running flawlessly. A few little hiccups, like in New Mexico, the hills and the mountains and stuff up there, it would get a little warm going up some of those steep grades that just like took forever to get to the top of it. Once we got out of there, it's been smooth sailing ever since. So anyways, we're gonna keep on heading towards the house. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all would, please subscribe, like, and share. Thanks for watching.